Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Before Nnamdi Kanu appears in court. Opinion before Nnamdi Kanu appears in court. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. On the 18th January this year, the incarcerated leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is slated to appear in the Federal High Court, Abuja, before Justice Beta Niako. It is his third or fourth appearance since he was spectacularly abducted in Nairobi, Kenya, and bundled back to Nigeria in July last year. His audacious mafia, like kidnapping and extrajudicial rendition back to Nigeria following days of sustained torture and abuse, had generated a whole lot of controversy worldwide. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing multiple charges bordering on treason, illegal possession of arms, and other sordid crimes against the state. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing multiple charges bordering on treason, illegal possession of firearms, and other sordid crimes against the state. As January the 18th draws closer, hopes of political resolution of the Biafran protracted violent secessionist struggle appear dashed. President Muhammadu Buhari had declared during the recent interview on Channels Television that he would not release Kanu, hammering on the need for him to have his days in court, where he would better defend himself and the cause he is championing. The Channels TV interview, for whatever it was worth, was a poor presidential media outing. Buhari was hardly eloquent, rambling and ranting, sometimes veering off point and schooling us about the past instead of the present and the future. If anything, the interview demonstrated how dementia has reduced a once vibrant, charismatic army general into a shadow of his former self. How memory lost as an ailment associated with old age has rendered our president out of touch with reality Nigerian. In a great nation that boasts of a living Nobel laureate, Prof. Wole Soyinka, and the Chinua Achebes, Olarotimi's Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's, and other promising intellectual word beaters, it was disgusting seeing Buhari on TV in his incoherent best element, searching for words and muttering inaudible drivels. Watching the channel's interview online amounted to psychological torture for his sound mind. The president defended himself big time. He gave further ammunition to the critics who had argued all along that Buhari was an executive enemy of knowledge, and intellectualism, a man in supreme power in his digital age, driven by IT and data revolution, leading a great country in Africa, should be supremely conversant with global trends and current affairs. But all things considered, positive and negative, we sympathize with him for his intellectual shortcomings, and as he rightly confessed, his retirement is due and he is open to retire to his cows in Daura next year. Resigning and retreating onwards now to take good care of his cattle should have been more imperative in our reckoning than waiting for 2023. Ordinarily, allowing the judiciary to fix Kanu and the mayhem is armed and dangerous, loyalists are unleashing on the southeast is not a bad idea given the constitutional separation of powers and the need for justice to prevail in the matter, Buhari had few months ago, while hosting some Igbo greats led by the non-Nigerian former minister Mbazulike Amechi, promised to consider granting the IPOB ESN champion freedom upon supplication to that effect by his high-profile guest from the oriental part of the country. Finally, to my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view